Welcome to episode 17 of Birkenwasser Knits. I'm Katriine Birkenwasser, and in this episode I'm going to talk about the Timeless Henley sweater by Joji Locatelli, and then I'm going to show you what I'm working on at the moment. It's still the indie design gift along going on until end of the year, so I'm working on my indie design gift along projects. And yeah, you will also see this sweater that I'm wearing. This is one of my older designs, but it's still a favorite. I like to wear it. The reason why I picked this was because I think it matches the color of the Timeless Henley sweater that I'm going to show you next. Yeah, and this is called Sylphed. So it's a sleeve to sleeve design, so it's worked sideways and it has this dolman sleeve, so it's a nice relaxed sweater. And yeah, I'll add a link to it in the list of links. But now let's have a look at the Timeless Henley sweater. So, as I promised already, I believe several episodes ago, I was going to introduce you to my favorite model and my most hardworking model. You probably know her from the pictures of my earlier designs. So this is my model and my business partner, Anna, and she is here today because she is going to show you this Timeless Henley sweater that I knitted for her, and I actually made it for her birthday. That was in July, so that's already some time ago. So these episodes are not always about the latest things that I have made, but this design is by Joji Locatelli, and it's in the Interpretations 3 collection, I believe. So that's the book by Joji Locatelli and Veera Välimäki. And yeah, now I'm gonna let Anna tell you why she wanted to choose this one. So I bought this book. I wanted to just see what the interpretations books I like, and I think I liked number 3 the best at that time. And then I let Anna just flip through the book and pick something, because I wanted to knit something from the book. So why did you choose this one?
I think I just like the photos of it most. I mean the design, most of the whole collection, and as it happens, the name of the sweater is also personally important to me, because Henley is the rowing mecca of Great Britain and the rowing world in general, and that's where I have made one of the most, or some of the most memorable memories that I have from my rowing career.
Yeah, so she's a rower as well, not only a model but also a rower. So this sweater, it's a top-down design, so you start from the shoulders. Maybe you can turn around so I can show the back of the sweater. So you start with the shoulders, then you combine the shoulders and work, I believe, yeah, actually I think you work to the underarms, and then you add the front sections, and then there's a button band here in the front, so you actually work all the way until here before joining. And the thing with the sleeves is that you just leave the sleeve caps open. And once you're finished with the body, then you pick up stitches around the sleeve cap, and then you work short rows here to get the set-in sleeves. So I think it's a really nice technique. I think the sweater fits really well, and it looks nice. The yarn I used is Malabrico Mechita, and yeah, I think you didn't get to choose the yarn, but I asked you before making it that is this okay, so you got to say that it's okay. Yes. So I picked something that I think is your color and looks good on you. So I think, yeah, what do you think about the result?
I like this sweater, and very many people who have seen me wearing it, even unknown to me or partially known from work, but not close, have come to me and said, "You have a wonderful, fantastic looking sweater, and where did you get that? And did you knit it yourself?" And yes, a lot of applause has come.
Okay. But you don't knit.
No, so I said no, I don't knit it myself, but
Yeah.
it was knit for me.
Yeah. So what I've been trying to get her to do, as I mentioned, she's also my business partner. So I've been trying to get her to do more of also the crafts and not only the modeling part. So I've been trying to have her to at least wave in the ends, because that's something simple that she could do, but I haven't gotten around to get her to do it yet, but maybe someday.
Maybe. I've said I can do it.
Yeah,
I can just try.
she'll try eventually. Okay, but now I think we're gonna thank you for modeling for this episode, and maybe you will see her in a later episode again if I knit something for her. If
And when.
If and when, yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's have a look at what I'm working on. This first project is the Foyer Call by Kathleen Sperling, and I think I'm halfway done. So it has this lovely color work that I'm working on, and yeah, it's nice. It's simple enough, so you can memorize the pattern. So you need to just maybe look at the for the first repeat, just look at which row was it again, and then just continue around. So it's a nice and relaxing project, but of course it's a lot of stranded knitting, so it takes some time. So I'm not done yet, but I'm halfway there, and also I'm thinking that I need to check my gauge, because you're supposed to do 4 repeats, and it might be that it's too long then for my son, but let's see. And also I showed it to him, and I got his okay that it looks good, so he would also be wearing this once I finish. So that's halfway done, and since it's still half of December to go, so I might be able to finish this on time. Then the next project, and this one is progressing a bit better. It's the Trooper sweater by Crystal Neal, and yeah, I have worked the body and even the neckband. That might need some blocking. I hope it'll settle in blocking, but yeah, anyway, so only sleeves left, and yeah, and then some waving in of the ends, because this yarn, it had more knots than any other yarn I think I ever saw. So of course I have been alternating between skeins to avoid any visible change of dye lot or batch or whatever. And so I have that, and then I have all these extra knots that need to be waved in. But yeah, the color is nice, the yarn is lovely, and this one also my son tried on, and what he said before was that he doesn't want to try it on because it's itchy, because it's a woolly sweater, and I said that no, it's not, just try it on. And he was trying it on without any t-shirt or anything, so he was without a shirt and put it on, and while he was trying it I asked it, well, is it itchy, and he said no, not at all. So he's happy with it. The size, I'm making a 14-year-old size, so it's the largest size, but it was turning into too long. I think it might be too long even now, so I think I stopped at maybe, well, 10 centimeters, maybe not quite 10 centimeters, but maybe 8 centimeters before the what the pattern called for. But of course my son is not 14, so that's maybe one of the reasons. But I think the width looks good, and I didn't want to make a smaller size. That would be too small for him soon. So I think the size is good, just a little modification there. And I have yarn for the sleeves, so I just need to pick up the stitches again and then start working. And my third gift along project is this rayon fingerless mitts, and I have one mitt done and I still need to do another one, so the other one is I started and the other one is finished. So yeah, this is also halfway done, so it's the midpoint of the gift along and I'm halfway done, so looks good with this project as well. And then my fourth gift along project is this breakwater shawl by Stephanie Tallant, and yeah, which way should I put it? So here I'm working on the border or the lace edging. You can already see what it's going to look like, and I think it's really pretty. And then in a little bit the lace section turns into cable, so I'm almost there, and I think, yeah, with this one I think the pattern calls for 3 skeins of this yarn, so I'm almost done with the first one, so I guess I have like a third of the shawl done, so there's still quite a bit to do with this one. But the last part is the easy garter stitch section, so I'm counting on that the last part is going to be so fast that I don't need to worry about being late with this one. And then here's my sock project. I did not want to knit my own pattern or from my own instructions in the gift along, but now it looks like I'm going to have to, since my sister asked me to make her the Arctic Blizzard socks, and I also don't want to knit the Arctic Blizzard socks because they're really a lot of work. So I told her that she should just knit her own socks and I could gift her the pattern. But then I saw this lovely dress in a crafts magazine, and it's not knitted, you need to sew it. And it's not that I couldn't do it, but I'm just really not a big fan of sewing, and it's just all these things that I haven't done in years, like cutting the fabric and all that. So then I thought, well, my sister does a lot of sewing, so I'll just ask if she would make me the dress and make it for me for Christmas present. And then I remembered that she asked for these Arctic Blizzard socks, so I think I'm gonna have to just start knitting. If she's going to make the dress for me, I'm gonna have to knit her the socks that she wants. She's a big fan of snow, so she wants the snowflake socks, so I'm just gonna have to make them for her. So that's all for this time, and yeah, I don't know what I'm going to talk about in the next episode. As you saw, I have so many projects going on and I have no idea which one of them I'm going to finish next, but hopefully I will have some gift along projects finished, so you can see some finished items of the gift along in the next episode. So until then, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.